today?
How you doing, Sharonda?
I'm doing good. I get to talk to you today. I'm
Good.
living my best life.
Great. I love it.
One of my first questions I had is because Muncie out here, he out here putting people in chokeholds, giving me a little action, jumping out of windows and stuff. When
It,
we get more action from you? I want more action. I want action, Coleman.
you want action, Coleman? You like action? That's your action figurine, Coleman. You want that?
That's
With
what I
with the
want.
high
When you
collar?
gonna get
Well, you got it. We're,
yes.
we're we're giving it to you in the madness. I know you've been waiting for it, so now we're delivering it to you. He's somebody, he's our everyman who has to, go and battle sort of the demons in the world in his own way. You know what I mean? He's got to like wrestle some demons. So I think he's been trained in jujitsu, but he didn't know he would need those skills. It was just something for his health and mental health, and now he needs it out in the world, and to advocate for his family, advocate for himself. So I feel like now we're going to get a little action, Coleman.
Okay, so I got to sign up for a class, so in case I find myself in the madness myself, I can protect myself out there.
Absolutely, we should all be in class, especially right now in this world. It's a crazy
Okay.
world. We got to be ready.
Right? We never told a lie now. Shoot. But I mean, one of the moments, there's a moment in the series where he's about to give up. They're kind
Yeah,
of just like, hey, I don't see a way out for you. Like, maybe the best thing is to run away from everything that's happening.
yeah.
And I want to know for you, like in your career, was there a moment that you almost gave up, and what did you do to have to stay the course?
Absolutely. I think we all have those moments, and I think it's whether we call it a dark night of the soul or a crisis of faith. And it makes sense to sometimes you have to like really take stock of where you are. I'm not someone that tells someone to beat their head against a wall and keep going after something that's not working for them. For me, I had a moment some years ago, maybe about 10, 12 years ago, when I was ready to just stop doing what I'm doing in my career because it just didn't seem to add up and make sense. It didn't have a value add anymore. And I wanted to make some smart decisions and not be brokenhearted by it. So I needed to make another decision. And then, but then the universe works in a strange way. Then it sort of reinvigorated what I'm doing and how I'm doing it. But I had to do it differently. And I think that's also what Muncie has to do. It's like, yeah, he's going to stay the course, but it has to be different because I think he realized whatever way he was doing it wasn't working. So that's why
Right.
he was going to give up because he was like, nothing I'm doing is working, so therefore I'm going to give it up. But then he's like, he makes a clear decision to go back in, but he goes back in different and fights harder in a more unique way.
I think one of the most interesting parts about Muncie and in the series is we actually get to see parents who might not have done parenting right,
Yeah.
but they get a second chance to try to make it better.
Yeah, that's
I think
exactly it. I love my relationship with my daughter in particular, with Gabriella. Gabrielle is, first of all, she's an extraordinary actress, but I love that she's a tough girl, navigating the world on her own. And so she's really got no need, technically, for Muncie. So when he comes back, you see this push pull with them, and at sometimes you see that she wants to be daddy's little girl, and she never was, and he wants to parent, but he doesn't know how to parent a grown woman now. So he's missed some steps. So for me, I like that push pull of relationship, saying you can find a way if you're willing. You got to get in there, and it's going to be messy, but if everyone gets in there, we can get in there and create something new and whole. But you got to be willing to get messy, get ugly, and do the work. That says a lot about the world and saying that's what we need to do. So I think every relationship that Muncie has is sort of echoing what the possibility of what we can do in the world when we sit across from a table and we actually do the work to try to build some bridges.
I love to see. We got this story because Muncie didn't mind his business. The real lesson: you don't go to your neighbor's house, okay? You
That's the
just
real
mind.
that's the real lesson is like don't be going up into somebody's house and asking questions.
You just mind your business, stay in your house, and
But but
figure out
but
things by
and
yourself.
it's funny because that's what Coleman thinks too. Like you shouldn't have gone over there, but I realized Muncie was curious and he had to go over there, but he didn't realize that he actually had to go into the fire. He had to because that was going to disrupt his whole life, but he actually needed it to liberate
Okay,
himself.
sir, give us a word. All right.
Come on,
Look, I just want to thank you for always taking time out of your day to speak with me. I
of course.
appreciate you, and I'm just continuing to send love and light your way. I hope you have a great day.
Much to you, my love. Good to see you again.
Always a pleasure
All
seeing
right, bye,
you.
love.
Bye.
Bye.